I couldn't hear anything for a sec. But now let's figure it out. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Snowy Kurama. We are here for another Violet. Hey, Bart, what's going on, man? Answer, are you, is that the answer to test? Like test answer or something? Last episode, we were about to take on Brassius's gym. We had everything all together. And you might be wondering why I have just these three for Brassius. Well, I'll tell you. I'll freaking tell you. We ran into a... what's it called? A Sunflora. Level 14 Sunflora. That you can battle. And the entire rest of my team exceeded the level cap. And that's just great. The only other one that didn't was this Wooper. So that is why all that we have from the original team is just the Wooper. And it seems like we're going to be able to use Ghastly that we got last time too when the level cap increases. So right now all I have is this Shroomish, this Wooper, and this Eevee for the gym. Which isn't great. It's not great at all. But I did do some thinking and planning before this, so I have some things to go over with what is going to be happening, at least the goals today. I have a feeling we will exceed them and just keep on going. But at the very least, I want to get these things done. We're going to pull up that music again. Even though I don't think it's the best for what we got going on. Let me see if I can find something that won't put people to sleep here. It seems that's all it's going to be. That's okay. That's blowing up my ears. Please let me know if that's way too loud. This is the agenda today. First things first, we are boxing the Wooper. I don't want that thing to exceed the level cap, because I need more Pokemon than less. Next is to train the Shroomish up to level 15. The reason for that is way too loud. Got it. That should be better. I think that's about how I have the game. I can only imagine how much I'm blasting everybody with the intro to stream music. Good lord. Anyway, to go over it again, just in case people could not hear me as I was talking, we're gonna box the Wooper because it is about to exceed the level cap, and I need to have more Pokemon than less. The Shroomish will be trained to level 15. Awesome, much better, thank you, Bart. Shroomish will be trained to level 15 because I need it at that level in order to live hits from the Stony Cliff Titan static encounter. I will then trade that static encounter to get our real encounter. And then we'll need to discuss Eevee, because I can technically beat Brassius and his Sudowoodo with a regular Eevee, but it's not as easy as evolving the Eevee, which is something I really would rather not do in the early game. But it's something that definitely can be done. And then we'll be fighting Brassius, or at least preparing, and then hopefully fighting him. And then probably after that, we'll be doing some more things, but it all depends on how long this takes. On the docket for Eevee, I think Espeon, Sylveon, and Jolteon are going to be our best 3 here. Obviously, into the battle, Glaceon and Flareon would be the best, but Flareon is going to fall off. Hey, Lexi, welcome! Welcome! Been doing good. Been doing good. Glad that you could make it out to one of the streams. Espeon's pretty good for Airy and Atticus. Atticus is someone that is never really fun to fight because he's always poisoning your stuff. But it's not going to be very good for the Open Sky Titan, which is somebody that we have to fight next. Sylveon with Terra Scarf, Terra Normal, Swift is going to be doing a lot of damage to the Terra Grass Sudowoodo, which I figure is going to be what we're mostly going to be using on any of these EVs. Aside from Jolteon, which with Electro Ball, I do have the TM for that, I believe. I'd have to check, but I think I do. Plus, Baby Doll Eyes is going to do pretty much the most for what we have without going to an unfavorable EV. Plus, this thing gets Baby Doll Eyes, and I believe Eevee already has Charm. So we have a way to get Sudowoodo's attack stat to -6, so it's not doing anything. And with the Eevee, I would have to use an Oranberry to live enough hits to where Baby Doll Eyes and Charm will get it down low, and then I can outdamage it with a Terra Normal Swift. I was also thinking about Umbreon. Made Notepad good to see this. Yes. I wanted to outline my thoughts and everything. Umbreon is an option because it outdamages with the Silk Scarf Swift, as I mentioned. It's also very bulky and is something that people usually make their Umbreons. Glaceon, as I mentioned, something I don't really want to evolve into. Icy Wind can win, it 2-hit KOs, but it's a bad defensive typing and it will not really get us through the rest of the game reliably. Oh, and Leafeon's not on the table either, because I've got way too many grass types in the box. Way too many. So I cannot do that. So that is the thoughts today. We can go more over what Eevee to do later on. It's a modest Eevee, so I figure the physical attacking ones are probably just a waste. I was wondering, I was like, where the hell did I go? Alright. I forgot, oh, also, I gotta get rid of this music. So we can get back to this music. First things first. Get in the box so I don't out-level. Next things next. Well, actually, I want to check what we have for Pokeballs. 36 Pokeballs seems okay. I want to see if I can buy any more. Okay, I can buy Great. I think I'm going to go with that. This should get me 2 Premier Balls as well. Yes, it does. It's fantastic. I don't think I can train on any of the guys out here. I might be able to, but I doubt it. Level 16? No. No. I got the plus button mixed up in Legends Arceus. I'm so upset that they changed all the controls. It's very annoying. Here should be fine. Umbreon's such a safe pick. Bulky King. Oh yeah, very, very bulky. That's why it's popular to use. Glaceon hits hard. Ice typing scares. Late game. Yeah, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. It's got a good defense, but it's just going to fall over, realistically. Do this for safety. I should just be able to knock things out. Oh, never mind. Reading chat, and Mareep wants to come say hi. Long term instead of just raw damage. Oh, yeah. The only way that I'm that we're gonna get through this is to do planning. That's what a Nuzlocke's all about. And I don't want to go open world and get like the loaded dice for Bullet Seed or the Eviolite. I want to stick in the areas that I can feasibly go to level-wise, just to keep it as true to the older games as possible. Plus, that's less than I have to think. It's a lot less than I have to think. Riyadh said, I'm not here to hit hard, I'm not here to outlast you. Exactly. Exactly. That thing is known for its toxic stalling and wishing to just spread the HP gain to everybody else. That's what it's all about with that guy. I am right by a Pokemon Center, I think. What am I doing? Yeah, it's right there. The thing with the Umbreon, though, is I already have a Dark type and Zorua in the box. So I don't know if I want another one. Plus, a Psychic type is going to be good for 2 very scary Team Star bosses. Sylveon would be great, though, because Sylveon's just good all around. It's just not going to be good into Atticus, which is a scary, scary guy. Especially with all my grass types. But Jolteon's also fast. So that is why I'm in a standstill. But depending on what it is we get from the cloth trade, will determine if I even need to evolve the Eevee. Because I can get away with fighting the Shroomish without evolving Eevee. And it'll be a lot safer to do so if I have a 4th team member that is good into the Sudowoodo. And if anybody out there has Scarlet or Violet and a Switch and wants to jump on Surprise Trade when I trade off the cloth, you could potentially send me something cool. Or you could send me something not cool and screw me over. That's the beauty of it. Okay. Something needs to happen here, because this is not going very fast. Oh, I got a rare candy. Very interesting. I'm going to try one of these. And another one of these. 14. Another one of these. I don't really want to use the rare candy at the moment. What level are these guys? I might need to beef up the encounters. I think at this point I do, yeah. I could go back exactly where I was at this point, I think. I just need to run into Knackley that are low level. And I'll need to be around here for the cloth anyway. How has everybody's day been? Today, actually, even though it was really busy, it was not a bad day. I was pretty much traveling from between every site that I visit for my job. So I got to see pretty much everybody I know that works at the clinic. And that was kind of cool. We also had a Valentine's Day sweet cart thing rolling around. And I got to pick from it twice because I was at my regular location and I was also at another one when the cart came around. So it was like a doubling up on the goods. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. And lots of traveling today. Made the day go by pretty darn quick. Also had to pick up my car from the shop. Some reason it just decided to stop working. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. I would turn it off. It would turn off, kind of. Lights would still be on, but the car would just stop moving. And the shop couldn't find the reason why. Okay, we got the level 15 Shroomish. Now in the... I don't know what those are called. The Let's Go battles, I guess. They don't learn attacks. So I gotta check and see if there's anything I can learn here. We'll have Mega Drain over Absorb for sure. Oh! This guy's a physical attacker. I was expecting that from... I'll keep headbutt in that case. I was expecting that from Breloom when it evolves. I was not expecting that from the Shroomish. Having a lowered defense nature for who I'm about to fight, oh no, does not sound like a great idea. But I think that this has to be done. This has to be done. I don't think I have too much of a choice. So my plan is to try to trade in the car and get what I can from it, then get something else. It's a 2008, so it's damn near 20 years old. Got a lot of miles on it, especially since I drive around for work a ton. I think I drive around more for work at my IT job than I ever did when I was working at Domino's as a delivery driver, which is kind of insane to me. Where is this thing? I do not remember where this thing is. I'm gonna have to pull up a map. Let's do that. Stony Cliff Titan location. Hopefully it's not gonna say, just look at the map, you dingus, because it's right there. Because it's not right there anymore. Okay, Clough's location. Looks like it's here-ish. I'll set my destination here. That's really what's going on with me. I'm also going to fly right here because it's very close. There's a chance I was already there. But it's okay. It's okay. I didn't jump on stream to make smart decisions. Okay, that's definitely not the cloth we're looking for. This cloth is going to be just static and not moving around, which is why I think it's okay to count these guys as static encounters. Plus, the more surprise trades, the better. One run I want to do eventually, I'm jumping so much because I'm getting it confused with... I'm getting the controls confused with Legend ZA. Because the damn B button is the dash button in that game instead of the jump button. Okay, that's the cave the cloth goes into. So he's got to be around here someplace. Usually in some runs, I allow a Terraden encounter, but I'm not going to do that this time because I'm counting the Swords of Ruin, which I never really do. But since they're going to be traded off, I think it's justified. Where, oh where? Where, oh where? Cloths around here. Oh no, get out of my way. Get out of my way! I'm not trying to fight you. Oh no! Alright, there we go. And I worded my rules to say you can only use items in battle, or you can only use, the only items you can use in battle are Pokeballs with the intent to catch a Pokemon. Ooh, a rare bone. That's cash money. So I can't use Pokedolls if something does not want to let me leave. Is it up here? I believe this is the cloth we are looking for. As you can see, it is not trying to fight me. It's not moving around like this Go-Goat, or Skidoo rather. It is just in place. This is definitely the guy we're after. Alright, I did that. Yeah, I want to change my Shroomishes moves around. Strategy here is to click Spore, and then Mega Drain, and then just huck balls. Just start hucking them until he gets in. That's the strategy. If this goes terribly wrong, this might be the end of the run. Go to bed! Yikes. Okay. I don't think Giga Drain is going to be doing... not Giga Drain, Mega Drain. I don't think it's going to be doing a ton. But I don't want it to do a ton. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's a hell of a lot less than I was figuring you would be doing. That is so much less. I could throw an Ultra, and I probably should have waited until nighttime to do this. We're going to throw an Ultra. 'Cause I need this. Let's go! Let's go! Eevee wants to learn Quick Attack. I don't know if we want that or not. I can relearn it. That's what I really like about these games, is you can just relearn attacks. This cloth's name. Just like everything else. It's been snowy. So if somebody out there gets a cloth named Snowy, or anything else named Snowy, it might be me. It might be a Pokemon from this Surpriselocke. Now to connect to the online world. And I believe I have to put this cloth in the PC in order to trade it away. Oh, I just said I need to go into the PC, and what do I do? Put it down here just so I don't get it confused with the Wooper and everything else. And I need to track the encounter. Let's see, where's my app? My Nuzlocke chart app. It's very, very useful. I scroll down to the Stony Cliff. It's a cloth. At least it is for now. Pokeportal. Surprise trade. Okay, I need you to be something immaculate for me, Cloth. I need you to be insanely good for this gym, and then the next fights that we're gonna have. I wrote down what they are, and I don't believe I have that note with me. Unless I put it down in my notes. Oh, I did. Perfect. Okay, after Brassius is the Open Sky Titan, which is the Bombardier. So this thing needs to... I mean, honestly, if I got a cloth back, that wouldn't be the worst thing. It would just not be very useful after the Open Sky. Some electric type might be dope. Giacomo's next too. Really something that hits dark very well. So fairy. I think fairy would be great. If this little guy could be a fairy type. A fairy type that I can use. Has to be level 17 or lower. Alright, what levels are my guys? 16 and 11. So... Shroomish is about done. No, I don't want to go back to where I fell. What? Wasn't that supposed to tell me that my surprise trade is done? I've never seen that pop up before. Alright, moment of truth. Come on, Cloth. Moxie! Something good, please. A fairy. A fairy, please, Moxie. That's a Tropius. That is not a fairy. That's another grass type. That's another grass type, dude. Alright, in the Pokédex. Hopefully this thing is much higher than I can use. 35, thank the Lord. Goodbye. I hope you find a good home out there. We're gonna pick up this Sparkle. It's a Pokeball. Hell yeah, love to see that. I might put Eevee out in front. Okay, never mind. I can actually get to my surprise trade here. Okay, whoever trades me this Pokemon next, they best be giving me something I can use that's good. Ninvender? Oh, that's a bot, isn't it? That's a bot, isn't it? I'm gonna get super duper makeapokemon.org.net.gov or something. Yeah, ninvend.com. Get out of my game, you. Get out of here! Don't you see you're not wanted anymore? I want to say I know the reference, but based on the show that I know it from, it's probably a reference to something else. I want to eventually have a Gimme Ghoul in this game. I think that'd be really cool. I've never used a Golden Goat in-game. I don't think a lot of people have, because it's a bitch to get those coins together. How many do I have? Probably 50 something at this point. Not a ton. 75, okay. I mean, I'm not even a ninth of the way there, but I've got some coins. And if I find Gimme Ghouls up on towers and beat them up, I can get even more. Oh, so there's a feature in this game where you can just go back up to where you fell. How do I turn that off? It didn't used to be there. Autosave, so nicknames, get cutscenes. Oh, here it is. Yep, I commit to my movement. If I fall down a cliff, that's it. I'm down that cliff. Nobody can save me. Was that trade completed and I just didn't see? Yes, I guess it was. That's not the first time that happened. I was thinking, like, this is taking forever. Daniel, I need you to send me a cracked fairy type that's under my level cap. That's a Sandygast. That is almost the exact opposite of what I asked for, Daniel. That's almost the exact opposite. That's a ground type, and the ghost type's not gonna help me. Not soon, anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine later on, but right now, it's not what I need. Level 28. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, but I'm going to have to kick that away. Alright, I want to see what these Eevee's moves are real fast before we take a look at that. Oh, we don't have anything, do we? We have Yawn, which is kind of interesting. Baby Doll Eyes must be a move that it gets on an evolution. I could give this thing Sand Attack. Put that instead of Covet. I also have the option to use Yawn so that the Sudowoodo just doesn't do anything. That would be hype. Because I can't use Spore on it once it Terras. Alright, who's going to give me some? Noah, please. Noah, please. Noah, please. What do we got? A Gibble. Are you allowing me to Dragon Rage to victory, Noah? Not quite. Not quite. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm in the position to just hold out on this Gibble until I get to Who's Gym. I don't think I can use this until Atticus. Not even. I gotta wait to Rhyme to use this thing. That's halfway through the game. I think I am forced to give away this Gibble. Even though it is so good. That was a good find. That was a good find. But unfortunately, I cannot accept it. Not what I wanted to run into. Not at all. Let's leave. Also, I kind of want Eevee out front. What's cool about Eevee is it has the runaway ability, which I don't know if that's the hidden. I have a feeling it's not. So whatever I evolve it into will not have the hidden ability. Some of these evolutions, that's fine. Some of them, it's not as good. Actually, for all of them, it's fine. But some of them, they really want their hidden abilities. So it really just depends. We got a shiny Vaporeon, which is probably nicknamed Pokegen.gg or something. Yep, there it is. It's Ninvender, too, which we ran into earlier. These bots make it so hard to trade. I guess they are unlocking Pokédex entries, which I would not otherwise be unlocking. Sometimes these genned Pokemon have items attached, but I don't want anything to do with any of that. Oh, speaking of that, we can look at our Pokédex and get the rewards. Honestly, I didn't know about these rewards until damn near all of the Pokédex was complete. Maybe half or something. A Thunderstone, that's good if we want to have a Jolteon. Okay. Then I think we can go to Jacques once we have like 30 or 35 Pokemon unlocked. I'll have to see. Nessa 15, please. Nessa 15, if you can hear me, which you can't. Shiny Porygon, that's probably a bot. Nessa 15, why would you do this to me? Why would you send me pkm.gg? And now it's evolving into Porygon 2. It's a very nice gesture. But it's more of a spit in the face right now at this time. My last Wonderlock, or Surpriselocke, or whatever you want to call it, I was using Pokemon like that, and the game just got easy. Because they're all like perfect IVs and stuff. I had an Inteleon that was carrying me through the entire game. Miss Ha! Miss Ha, give me something good. Give me what I need. A Sableye? Oh, please have Prankster. Please have Prankster. If you have Prankster... Oh, that's not going to work against the Dark types. Oh, that's not going to work against the Dark types. At least it's neutral. $42. All right, bye. Goodbye. I think while we do this, I am going to... Actually, all I need to do is just look around. I'm in this menu already. Let's just do surprise trade. I'm in this menu. What I was going to do was go back to the beginning of this route and then fight the non-rock types with my Eevee. Execute? That's going to be like level 50 or something, so we can go ahead and throw that back out into the waters. Unless they bred this Execute, in which case that's a Psychic type for the Dark types that are coming up. And the Flying type, and it's also a Grass. 64, goodbye. Goodbye. Man, this cloth has been traded over and over and over and over again. It's kind of nuts. And then by the time I get over here, we got to trade. Now, if this was a recorded series, this is the part where I just skip right to where the good trade comes in. Or maybe some of my reactions, like the Gibble. Venonat. Not awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. It's a bug type for the dark types that we're going to be facing. Not going to help me for the Bombardier, obviously. And it's not going to help me at all because it's level 35. Honestly, the Eevee might just become a Sylveon. First, I want Eevee to go out and beat the crap out of this thing. Portal here. I might go back to earlier routes and beat up small trainers that I haven't looked at yet. Because Eevee needs a boost. Silicobra. That's a ground type. Won't be good for this gym, but Sandaconda ain't bad, especially if this got Intimidate. Might not be a bad thing. I also love this thing's design. I think it's a cool mod. That's our encounter. We do have the Silicobra. Welcome to the team. Not trying to change the typing. Silly. How do you spell it? Silicobra. Okay, now it's something else that we can train up. Am I still in the Wonder Trade menu? I think I am. So I think based off of this, I might have to go Sylveon. Just because I need... This is what we're going to have for the Dark type boss. Everything that's in here. I have no resist. I mean, Reboot has Protean and low kick and high jump kick, so it can be a fighting type. which will... Maybe it might resist dark. I don't remember if it does. If it doesn't, it at least hits it super effectively. Outside of that, nothing here can really stand up to a dark type. So I think this little guy has to be a Sylveon. That's what it's leaning towards. I can get a Psychic type later on for Airy. Hell, I've got a Ghost type right here to resist the... or to be immune to the fighting moves. It's just her Annihilate is going to be a bitch. A bitch and a half. But I'll have the Sylveon. So. I think we'll be okay with a Sylveon. How do you evolve into Sylveon? I think it's max friendship while knowing a fairy move. I think that's what that is. Sylveon. It's also my favorite evolution, so I'm excited I'd be using one of those. It used to be Jolteon, I think. Leveled up while knowing a fairy move. And having 2 Hearts of Affection or High Friendship. Affection was from Gen 6. Okay, it's Cute Charm ability or it's Pixelate. I want to look up Eevee to see which ability it has. The regular or hidden. It looks like we have the regular ability, so it'll have Cute Charm and not Pixelate, which is something that we need to keep track of. When does Eevee learn a fairy move? If somebody out there knows the answer to this question, that would be fantastic. If not, I've got my hand computer that also makes calls to tell me all that information. I just gotta scroll for it. Alright, Generation 9. We learned Baby Doll Eyes at 15. And then we have a Sylveon, pretty much. I think all we have to do for Sylveon is just shower it with a literal shower. I think that's all we have to do for that. Also, I need to give you a Swift TM. I should have one. There you are. Oh, I got rid of Covet on accident. Oops. I wanted to keep that. It's fine, though. Swift's gonna go up there. Oh, Yawn is gonna go right here. Alright. We're set. Battle you. Yeah, we're getting nothing from this. I might put Shroomish away. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to comb this area because I think I fought everybody down here. So we're going to comb this area for real opponents. But I will put the Shroomish away because if we fight too many people, the Shroomish will level up. And it'll level up too high. Yeah, 171, that's within range to probably get a level just after one Pokemon. So I don't want none of that. Hopefully the Eevee, let's see if we can get items on anybody. I want you give to you. Because the whole thing is going to be Terra Normal with the Silk Scarf, because we're going to have the Sylveon. Terra Dragon! Very interesting. I want to say that my Shroomish is also Terra Dragon. That might help us in any fight, honestly. Not a lot of Pokemon can hit Dragon for super effective damage unless it has the coverage. Sand Spit, so not Intimidate. Not really what you want to see. And it's a hasty nature. Also something that you don't really want to see. It's got Bulldoze, Brutal Swing, Headbutt, and Coil. Coil is very interesting. Coil can definitely be... Or it could just be a piece of shit and use Minimize. Or it could just be a piece of shit and use Minimize. I don't know if I should fight... Oh, I can't fight you. I suppose if I can't fight you, then we will not be. Did I fight you too? Damn. If this guy says that we already fought all the trainers... He's not here, never mind. There's no guy there. I'm bugging. I don't want to fight a Gimme Ghoul just in case it's level 15. Although I don't think it can do anything to me. I don't think it can do anything to Eevee. I also kind of can't do anything to it. So I guess if I do run into a Gimme Ghoul, then the play is going to be to yawn it and then to switch into Silly Cobra. This is exciting. I've never used a Silly Cobra. I've only ever used it in draft. And I tried to use Scale Shot on the ladder. Oh, well. I was hoping to slide myself through there too, but that didn't work. So much for that. I love going up a tower for no reason. Got a Soda Pop. Like we're the Saja boys. A potion? Alright. There's a somebody. There's a so-and-so. Alright, you want to catch them all? I want you to give me your experience points. Hopefully, it's not gonna end badly. Please have low-level mons. A Shroomish! I know something about that. Level 10. Okay, well, I'm going to click... I'm gonna click Terra Normal Swift. We're gonna see what this is all about. Put on that hat. There we go. There we go. Alright. Kill this thing, please. Super powered. We have the Silk Scarf. That did great damage. Leech Seed, that went much better than I was thinking it might. That went much better than I was thinking it might. I think this kills. I think we're in range. Not we're in range. Oh my. No, I think the Shroomish is in range. Very good. Don't throw out anything else. Level 12. Okay. Great. Guess you can't catch people's Pokemon. No, you cannot. You famously cannot. Not unless you are playing a ROM hack that allows you to do so. Pecha Berry. Very nice. What I'd like to find is more Oran Berries. I want to say the guy that hands out things is here. Oh, I already got it. Alright, never mind. Excuse me. Can I jump over that? Thank you. Need to recharge the old orb. Alright. Very good. Thank you for charging up my orb. Hello. Honestly, for stuff like this, I was thinking about maybe playing more upbeat and catchy music. Oh, absolutely not. These guys with the black text boxes, they're insanely difficult, and we are not going to fight any of them. I might come back and fight that guy after like 5 badges or something. But not right now. I heard you, Gimme Ghoul. Where the Gimme Ghoul are you? Where are you? There you are. Because the music is nice. I like the music in this game. I think Pokemon music always hits. Say what you want about the games, but the music always hits. Alright, we're gonna do this again. We're probably gonna do more Terranormal Swift. Electrifying. So this lady has electric Pokemon? I could just switch into Silly Cobra if that's the case. That is a Pichu. She just has the one level 9 Pichu. I could probably just Terranormal Swift, but just so we have that bomb for later, I'm going to switch into Silly Cobra. I'm hoping you didn't do anything annoying. You did something annoying. I didn't even see what country this guy's from. Where did you come from, little guy? Korea. Okay. Neat. A Korean Silly Cobra. Come on, hit him. What a great showing for your first battle. What a great showing. And now we're getting our stats lowered? Dude. Dude. Oh, let's go. And that's a dead Pichu. Goodbye. That's probably not going to get us a lot of experience. It'll be boosted regardless. Yeah, it didn't give a shit. That didn't give a shit. You're closing up shop. Very sad, very sad. Oh shit, I almost ran into that Smoliv. I might try to run into one more trainer around here, and then I'll probably try to go to South 3 and fight somebody. Because I don't think we're going to run into anybody stronger that can give us any more points at this point. Come here. Frostberry. Not bad. That'll be useful against a Mela. Cherry Berry. I know one of those Starmobile does paralyzing. So that'll be good for that. Ah, made it. Let's go. Let's go. Never mind, I'm going down there. A Hyper Potion around here. That's kind of crazy. There's got to be somebody around here. Give me that ghoul. Give me that ghoul! Oh, shit, Maridon, you alright? You okay? Okay, there's somebody here. I'm scared. I don't know why you're intimidating me. I might use a potion to heal up Silly Cobra. It's just the 3 of us. Alright. Big mustached man versus tiny girl and Pokemon. I need to update the layout. The silliest Cobra is not on there. A level 11 Mastiff. Alright, you are a Terra Normal Swift recipient. It's time to get blown up. At least 2 hit KO'd. At least 2 hit KO'd. We are faster, that's good. Okay, yep, that's a 2-hit KO. Game broke. Every time the game breaks, take a shot. Alright, swifting this guy. Scary facing me again, really? Man, I'm scared of these trainers for nothing. At least your level's good, so you'll be giving me some nice experience. Presumably. It's good experience, yeah. Pretty decent. There's a TM up there, and I must grab it. We will grab it using this method. The reverse mountain climb. Bulk up. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That's very useful. I don't know who off the top of my head could use that. I mean, Shroomish can. Once it evolves. That'll be great. We could do some sub bulk up. If we ever run into a Mankey and get an Annihilate, that would be hype. Oh, come back here. Yeah, I'm gonna heal here. Did I get any other item for experience? Okay, I do have small candies. I'll give that to you. I don't want to use a rare candy on anybody yet because we have more experience to get on both of them. What level is Eevee? Did Eevee get to 14 yet? Or is it at 15? 12. Okay. I think I'm not going to waste any time putting the Silly Cobra on the layout just yet, because there's... Hello, Mr. Sir. Hello, Mr. Sir. Come here and give me your experience points. As I was saying, I'm not going to waste my time putting the Silly Cobra on the layout right now, because we have a lot of levels to get. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's go, Eevee. Let's go. Boom. Didn't kill, but did a lot. Growl is not the move you wanted to use there, friend. Not exactly the move you wanted to use there. Alright. Fanpea is down. I wonder if this guy has any more. Nope. I guess you got a cake. Good for you, man. I don't think I've explored this way. We might be able to find somebody. Oh, this was the area I was meaning to find. I definitely wanted to come down here, yes. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I think you can find Pikachu down here. That's where he is. Disarming Voice. I could just give that to Eevee right now. But I think we can wait. Because I want to say... Can I give that to Eevee right now? Nope. I can't actually give it to Eevee right now. Is this just baby Pokemon Alley? Because there's Bonsly over here too? And Pichu? Kind of nuts. What's over here? I bet it's a Pikachu. It's a Meowth, actually. This is kind of dangerous because you could just run into any little guy around here. Azurill, more babies. Fake Tears, ooh. That could be super useful. That lowers your opponent's special defense, I think, by 2 stages. Which is essentially a nasty plot in the base game here. A mass outbreak of Fletchling. Interesting. Hello, you. You're throwing a Pokeball up in the air. That only means one thing. It means I'm not going to be able to fight you, I guess. Across the river is South 4, he said. I already have a South 4 encounter, so I don't need to go over there. And South 4 is going to be much too strong for our team anyway. Give me that, please. Thank you. Let's see if we find anybody going this way. I know there's one trainer over here that I'm going to avoid. Because I lost a lot of team members to him in one run, and I'm not trying to have that happen right now. Grassy terrain. Ooh. There's a strategy with that. Somebody has ground. Oh, ground is great. Nope, Iron Treads. And that's the trainer that I'm not fighting. That guy fucked me once. Not. Nope. Nope, shouldn't have said that. That came out real wrong. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. I need to retract my statement. Wait. He fucked me over once. How's that? Let the record show that that's what I said. I'm not getting up there. Too steep. Found a Stardust. That's dope. Alright, I'm not going to be running around anymore. We're just going to go to the opposite end of Mezagozer. And we'll fight some guys. I'll put Sandaconda on the layout before we fight Brassius. I think that's a good idea. Aracuda! Oh, I can't use Terra! I didn't need it! I didn't need to use Terra. Fantastic work. Alright, Silly Cobra caught up. Very good. That was legit hilarious, she says. My goodness. Never say that again. Never say that shit again. No thanks. Alright, let's get our Terra Orb back. One thing I want to do while we're here is find the Soothe Bell. I want to find the Soothe Bell so that I can give that to Eevee when it's time to do the thing. The Mabob. Somebody has it around here. It's either that or I just find it. Okay. It's not you that gives it to me. I think somebody does hand it over. And I want to say it's on this side of the map. There's also the option of buying the Soothe Bell here. But that is $4,000, I think. And I'm not trying to spend $4,000 on an item that I can just get for free. Somebody has it. Oh my. I was almost kicked out. So I can't go in the water yet. Because I'm very sure Old Ass and Bravator. That's crazy. Damn it. Oh, it's... I guess I can get in the water here. I don't think those Magikarp are valid encounters, though. Could this be the Soothe Bell? I didn't see what it was! Damn it! Damn you, Bronzong! You foiled my plans for the last time! I think it was that netball, unfortunately. Yeah, because we don't have the thing here. Alright, time to look it up. Time to ask Google. Okay, Google. I was expecting... There it is! Soothe Bell, Pokemon Violet. Soothe Bell, Pokemon Violet. Why are you telling me about Tadbulb? Soothe Bell, Pokemon Violet. It wasn't recording. Soothe Bell, Pokemon Violet. Or... No. Alright, you're useless. Soothe Bell Violet. Also, the item can be purchased, just at Delibird Stories. Find it as a ground pickup in Mesagoza by checking out the plaza that's a few steps west of the Mesagoza East Center. Okay. So it looks like it's by some marble by the East Center. Is this the east one? Yes. Okay, we just need to go that way. It's up here. I think that's it. Let's go! Let's go! Good God. Alright. How many orange berries do we have by chance? Heading home from good work time so far. Hey, we'll catch you later. I'm heading towards home from work. All right, Lexi, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. I have 1 Oranberry. Okay. I'm hoping that's because the rest of my stash is on my team right now. Or in my box. I'm hoping that's what it is. Okay, so I have my Terra back, which is great. I'm also making some good money by battling these trainers, which you can never have too much of. Hello. Can I kill you easy? Level 8, probably? Yes. Yes. Okay, I think as soon as Eevee hits... No, I think the Pokemon I want to use the candy on is going to be Silly Cobra. Oh yeah, I can even use it right now. Let's use that shit right now. Alright. Because Eevee is getting more experience by being the Pokemon that's currently out. And I want Eevee to stay currently out because the more battles it does, the higher the friendship is, and the less time we will have to spend giving him baths. PP up. And I don't know how many baths he needs. And I don't have a way to check Pokemon Friendship. I don't have a way to check Pokemon Friendship until Cascarafa, which is in a while. Bam. Off my screen, thank you. Okay. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not going to put Shroomish back on until the other guys are 16, I think. Which will be semi-soon. If you're just looking at numbers. Hello. Hello. Oh, she was humming the dun 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 dun. I guess that's just a song that they play in the Pokemon centers canonically, which is kind of fun. Or it's just meta commentary, which is also kind of fun. I know that you have a lot of HP, so I'm gonna hit you up with this Terra Normal. Swift. Silk Scarf boosted. Modest nature. We gotta be doing some damage to this guy. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. We do all the damage. Every percent is gone. Every percent is gone. Alright, level 14. Very good. I guess I could go for another round. I like her. I like her her comments. They're fun. I feel like that's some shit I would say too. Maybe there's a trainer down here. There is. I used my Terra Normal. Might not need it. Might not even need it. Bro said he's been to the Artizone gym, so this might be bad. We cannot stay. We cannot stay. Silly Cobra. Oh, Sandspit might be good. Because he's going to set up the sand, and it's going to be doing some residual to this Crabrawler. Oh, this guy might have Crab Hammer, though. This guy might have Crab Hammer. Vice Grip, okay. Too much damage. Too much damage. At least I'm lowering speed. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Crab Hammer or water coverage Crabrawler or any fighting type is like the one thing that we don't want to run into right now. Which is exactly why I am going back to the Pokemon Center to get my Terra Normal and Terra Dragon back. My thought process was, okay, if he's got Crab Hammer, no problem. Terra Dragon, I resist that. But not if my Terra Orb is used. That's not gonna help. Ooh, do I have enough battles? 6 trainers. So that leads me to believe that we're going to be walking it this way. And then find some trainers. Not this guy. We already went over why he is going to be marked safe from having a Pokemon battle with me. Maybe later, but not today. Not today. This guy wants to fight, doesn't he? Yes. I'll fight him, and then I'm going to do a refill on my beverage. My water bottle is running low. Sunkern! Buddy. I actually have beef with your older brother, Sunkern. We have beef. And not the good tasty kind. I'm talking about you deeply offended me. There we go. A crit! Let's go. Let's go. Tell him, Eevee. Tell him! Bonsly. I cannot switch due to the rules, but I will be switching out to Silly Cobra due to me not being able to hit you very hard. Flail. Okay. Sand Spit. Okay, well, you actually benefit from this, but not if I'm using physical attacks. Ooh, almost got him. Halfway there. What's kind of cool is he's using Brassius's team in a way. I mean, he makes the Sunflora stuff, and his ace is the Sudowoodo. Baby Doll Eyes. Let's forget a move. We'll be forgetting Growl for that, because Baby Doll Eyes, I believe, is like priority anti-workup, if that makes sense. And I will be changing your item to you. All right. We're going to use some items here. And I shall return. Where's my mouse? There you are, mouse. I decided it was time for a different type of beverage. This is a Snowy Kurama Classic. We have a rum and ginger ale, aka whatever I could find in the kitchen. That is the Snowy Kurama way. Alright, it is a picnic time. For me, Miraidon, Silly Cobra, and this Eevee. Alright, I know Eevee needs like a ton of baths or whatever. I don't exactly remember what it is or how to get fast friendship. Not entirely sure. Picnic fast friendship. Simply set up a picnic, make sandwiches, especially those with peanut butter, and wash your Pokemon to significantly boost their happiness. Hey, Moon, welcome! A Surpriselocke is where you catch a Pokemon as your encounter, and then you surprise trade it away. Surprise trade in Pokemon Violet is a feature where you just send off your Pokemon into the ether, and then you play the game as normal, and then somebody else out there surprise trades their Pokemon, and you're randomly matched up, and you get the Pokemon. So everything that I have on the team is something that I have been traded by a random stranger. Right now, I just have these two, and that's a long story. That is a long story. Right now, I am trying to get a Sylveon because it's going to be the best for the gym coming up and for the rest of the game, really. Yes, very neat. Very neat. All right. From what I can understand, you need baths. You are a dirty Eevee. Wash. How was your stream, Moon? You were doing Odyssey earlier, weren't you? How did that go? Heck yeah. Oh, I was hoping that we'd just be able to do that over and over and over and over and over and over. Bath time, Eevee. Eevee, come here. God damn it. You get to play Violet, but you want to? Yeah. Yeah, I really like these games. I said earlier, I think in my first stream of this, that the game is held together by silly string. Like, it is easy to break it, but G-dang is it a very fun time. It's a very fun game. I've a lot of good hours synced into Scarlet. Koala's playing Odyssey. I got Odyssey mixed up with... I can picture Unbound. Unbound is what you're playing. Sorry. I actually was watching Koala's latest episode right before stream, so that could have also been a factor. I was picturing the purple color scheme for Unbound, and I was like, what is it? What is it? But yeah, okay, yeah, I saw that. I can see that your message said that you were playing Unbound. It's going well, lots of playing it blind, good lord. I wish I could speak. Yeah, I played it blind too, I think, when I was playing it. I didn't really watch any gameplay or nothing. I was just playing it, doing as many of the quests as I could. It was a pseudo Nuzlocke in a way. I was trying not to use items and trying not to let my Pokemon die. I'm probably going to do this like 10 more times, maybe. Not 10 more, like 5. Unbound has been fun. That's very, very good. It's got top tier custom music. It's got some neat characters. We saw, at least the last stream that I saw, we saw how dark it gets with turning people into to monsters. It's insane. Alright, so this will be time number 3. I want to say each bath is like 10 points of friendship. And I might give Eevee all the vitamins that I just have. Because those are going to be easy to just pick up, even though I haven't picked up a ton of them. And we'll have all the money in the world to get more if needed. Ridiculously silly in the best way, not on Nuzlocke, but a level cap is a good challenge. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the level cap. Whoever had the idea of putting level caps in some of these games had it right on. Except for this game. This game, it wasn't such a great idea. Because traded Pokemon, I don't know if you know, traded Pokemon have boosted experience. So it's very easy to level up these traded Pokemon. The reason I have only an Eevee and a Silicobra right now is because everything else that I have is level 18, which is one above the level cap. I have a Shroomish and a Wooper in the box, and they are about at 17, or they are at 17. So, I don't want them to be gaining experience. Hey! We got a runner! We got a runner! Get baths! Come on! When do I stream typically? Typically, unless something happens, like cough, cough, sick, sick, a chew, like it was on Monday, it is typically Monday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. CST. Next week, I am doing a Friday stream. That is Pokemon Snap Race with my buddy Superbench, so that will be fun. Never played Pokemon Snap. I wanted to do a race kind of like, I've seen, what is it? Like a tic-tac-toe challenge in these games where you do certain objectives and you have to fill out a tic-tac-toe board that two people share, or however many people share. It's usually 2. I think they call it a lockout or something, where you have to get more spaces than your opponent. But Bench wanted to do a Pokemon Snap speedrun instead, which is fine. I just have to get Pokemon Snap. And I've been trying to hold out on doing that as long as possible, at least until a paycheck comes in, which I believe one will come in on that Friday, so I can actually get it. Okay, I don't know how many baths that was, but it was a lot of baths. And I think I'm done with the picnic right now. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to use a PP up, because the chances of using that attack later is very low. God, I wish I could find a friendship checker somewhere. I might just save, beat up a Pokemon, and then reset the game if it doesn't evolve. I think that's gonna be the play. Yeah, I'm glad too, Moon. Thanks for coming out. We had Lexi from the Small PokeTuber Club earlier in here. She is more of a graphic design person who designs stuff for people, more so than a creator. Well, I guess she is technically a creator because she creates stuff for a living, but yeah, she was here earlier. I like closing out my nights with watching a friend stream too as well. just a nice time to hang out and relax. All right, moment of truth. Do we have it? Okay. This could be an Espeon, but we have a fairy move. So this should be a Sylveon. Sylveon? There we go! We got the Sylveon. Let's go. Hell yeah. Alright. This gym badge is in the bag. It is in the bag. I don't want to get rid of this yet. I like Yawn. The Swift with the Terra Normal is going to be what gets us through, so we have to keep that. So Sand Attack, unfortunately, is going to be what goes away. Alright. Fantastic. Hell yeah. Alright, we want to give you back your scarf, because Sylveon is nice and fashionable. Yes, yes, very nice. How much more experience do you have? You need quite a bit now, good lord. And it is safe to bring back our Shroomish friend to get the one more level he needs in order to evolve. I want to say he doesn't need a lot. 171. We're going to keep the Sylveon out up front because it needs the most amount of experience. Honestly, all of this grinding has taken a lot more time than I have expected it to. A nicely timed rare candy. A nicely timed rare candy. This is going right to Silly Cobra. Alright. Because, you know, my Pokemon grew a level in that one match that I had yesterday. Easy, after beating up a level 14 Sunflora. So I figured, okay, it's going to take like a couple levels for these guys. No, it's not. No, it's not. Now, granted, when I started, the Eevee was level 6. And I didn't even have the Silly Cobra yet. But, you know, still quite a bit of time. I'm going to try this disarming voice, see what that hype is all about. 2-hit KO, very nice. Early Sylveon is going to be insane. You lowered my special attack! Get out of here! Don't talk to me and my sons ever again. Alright, we have the level 17 Shroomish. Goodbye. I want to say, yeah, you're close now. Silly Cobra, get on out front, buddy. Pokeball. Okay, we can get up there. Alright. I guess I'm gonna... Well, actually, I don't want to fight this Go-Goat. Skidoo. Don't hit me for super effective. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go out to Sylveon, and then we can run. I think Sylveon's a little bit faster than Eevee. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. So I think speed is Eevee's best stat. Leech Seed? That's rude. That's very rude. Get out of here. I would like to add another day of streaming, but at the same time, I'm reaching a lull with my draft leagues. And that might finally give me a moment to do some career progression. Because I like my job, until it's annoying. But it's not necessarily what I want to do, you know? That type of thing. So we'll see if I keep on doing this. Well, I'm going to keep doing this, because this is fun. Metronome, very nice. This is fun. But Might be more frequent, might be less frequent. It all just depends. Oh, give me a ghoul. What level are you, buddy? Level 10. I don't think you'll put me over. You shouldn't, because I don't think Gimme Gold will give out that much experience. Sand spit. That's also gross. Alright, Gimme Gold's down. I think that'll put Sylveon up to 17. Nope, not even. And now we can just do one of these. Very good. Moon, what mainline Pokemon games have you played? I know you said you took a break and came back to Pokemon. But I am unsure of the extent. Alright, you're a picnic person. I think you heal my Pokemon too. Oh, you gave me pickle, ham, and mayo. Thank you for the heals. Thank you for the heals. What is over there? That's an item. I kind of want it. And I can get to it pretty easy. I also have a feeling that this cloth is going to give me the experience I need. However, not the button I wanted to press. I didn't want to press that one. Hold on. Hold on. I would have taken that fine. But what I wanted to do was check summary. 70. I mean, I'm gonna yawn you first. This way you're not hitting me anymore. Rock smash on a fairy type. Well, that would have worked if I was a normal type, but I am not. I don't like that defense lowering, so I will be going back to Silicobra. I am hoping that the cloth won't put Sylveon above the cap because I really need the Sylveon. Alright, we have a hardened cloth. Defense has been raised by 1. We'll just bulldoze here. I mean, if that's the case, I'm sure I could get away with Terra Dragon, Silicobra. Good God. No type of damage. Alternatively, I could coil up until he wakes up. And then just do massive damage with Bulldoze. But I think doing this is fine. We're already committed. He's got 1, maybe 2 hits left, hopefully 1. Don't wake up! Stay asleep! Please! Please stay asleep! Please stay asleep! Don't wake up. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Anger Shell is scary. It is scary. Goodbye. This should put me at the cap. Alright. So, Sylveon was dangerously close, but did not go over. And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Not about Pokemon. Not about gym badges, not about saving the world. It's all about our Sylveon level being 1 underneath what it could have potentially been. And I could have fought him and probably got less experience. And that would have been a little safer. But we'll be fine. I shouldn't have jumped down there. I shouldn't have jumped down there. Icy Wind. That's kind of good. I don't want to run into you, Happini. Or Nimble. Alright, Burn Heal. Very nice. A lot of birds over there. Birds over there, too. I don't know what that was. Probably... I don't think Windsor is in this game. It was something pink or red. Alright. It's time for the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Will this team of leftovers come together and beat the next gym? We will find that out after I do some cosmetic live changes. Where's my mouse? My mouse is always missing. Never wants to pop out when I want it to. Okay. Moving this over here so I don't accidentally smack it. PMD sprites. I have the link to the PMD sprite repository in my description just in case anybody wants to use them. I think they're very neat. I thought about using the specific sprites in here because if you do go to the site, you will see, excuse me, you will see that there are different sprites with different emotes. And I was thinking about using different ones depending on the nature of the Pokemon. I thought that would have been kind of cool, but then I decided against it. Slot 2, which is Eevee. Is now Sylveon. And slot 4 is Silicobra. I had to remember what it was. There you are. You silly Billy. Not a lot of pictures for Silicobra. Not a lot. And there we go. The gang's all here. That did not take very long. I tell you what, when I was first putting them on the layout, making them the sizes I wanted was a pain because they all are very, very tiny. Like, picture the Miraidon picture on screen, but like half that size, and that's how big they are. Okay, we need to take a look at what exactly we're going to be doing here. We need to take a look at exactly how we're going to do this. His first two Pokemon, which is Smoliv and not Smoliv, aren't that bad. Sudowoodo is the awful Pokemon that we have to be worrying about. Especially since that guy, it's Petilil. Petilil is the not Smoliv. Which I think, honestly, I just lead Shroomish so I don't get sleep powdered. And unfortunately, I'm just going to have to press Headbutt a bunch of times because Leech Seed isn't going to do anything, Spore isn't going to do anything, and Mega Drain is not going to do anything. Alternatively, I could teach you something. You don't have anything here. TMs? Alright, you learned Pounce. I think it's worth. We will get rid of Headbutt for that. Because it's super effective. So, And I can always get it back. Harshly lowers. Okay, so I was correct on fake tears. I think Sylveon has all of the attacks that I want him to have. This thing is going to be our pseudo answer with the Swift Terra Normal. I don't think changing anything you have is going to be any type of help to anybody. I don't think so. I think you're going to stay exactly how you are, Wooper. Minimize could be something. Especially if I use my Terra. But could do Poison Tail. I think I will. Just in case. Thing is, if I use my Terra Normal, I'm going to have to commit to that, and you're going to have to just hope and pray you can stay alive there, bud. As for items, everybody in the club is going to be given an Oran Berry, except for our dear Sylveon, who has the item it needs. Giving your berry to the Wooper. Giving your berry to the silly Cobra. I wish I had Rindo berries to give these guys, but alas, I don't have those. I don't think I have any type reducing berries. I have a Soul Silver run going on, and my mom in the game, not in real life, I wish that she could give me these berries in real life, but my mom in the game gave me a bunch of type reducing berries, which is kind of neat. I'm very, very nervous for this. But the game plan is Shroomish. We'll go in there and press Pounce a bunch, which I'm going to go ahead and put up here. We're going to press Pounce a bunch against the Petilil and the Smoliv. And then we go right out to this thing. Go right out into this thing. I could sack the Wooper if I want, but I don't want to, because when you're a Quagsire, when this thing's going to be a Quagsire, this thing's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It has the worst ability that it could possibly have, but it's not useless. It's definitely not useless. Hopefully you can take a attack. It's the only concern. He probably could, right? I'm frightened. I'm frightened. I'm frightened. But this is the plan. I need to check. Priority, or Baby Doll Eyes is priority, correct? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm saving again. I'm saving again. Oh, man. This could be the end of the run, folks. Or we could keep going. Will this ragtag group beat Brassius and give us our second gym badge in the league and third badge overall? It's time to find out. There he is. He's up there. I don't know why he's up there. I don't suggest standing on a windmill like that. He's got Sunflora. Oh, he's watching me collect all the Sunflora, and he watched me dump my entire team aside from Little Wooper. Alright. Okay, let's go. Gym leader Brassius sends in his Petalil. Alright, he talks. And pouts. You're gonna have no choice but to use Mega Drain, which shouldn't do a lot. Especially since my Spadef is bigger than my defense. Which is good for this. And also, well, the Smoliv doesn't matter. It's just a Smoliv. Actually, I think I might just go to Sylveon on the Smoliv. Because it's not going to be able to use Sleep Powder or anything against me. Oh, so close. So close. So close. And pounce. Goodbye, Petalil. Goodbye, Petalil. Sends out Smoliv. We are going to stay in. We're just going to click Pounce a couple of times and go right out into Sylveon. Boom. All right. Tackle here. And then Pounce again. Hopefully we don't crit. All right. Tackling here. Eats your berry. I mean, as a backup, I suppose that's okay. I don't have a lot of orange berries, unfortunately, so I kind of wish you didn't do that, but if worst comes to worst, we have it. Bounce is a cute move. It's nothing like your trampoline, but he's bouncing around. Ah, cute charm. Speaking of cute. Ah. All right, time to kill your new girlfriend. Sorry. That's what it's all about. Sorry. So close to Valentine's Day. All right, level 18 on the not the Sudowoodo. Level 18 on the Sylveon. That is good into the Sudowoodo here. Because even though we're above the level cap now, into the gym leader, it's okay to go over. Alright, Terra Normal. I don't need a Terra Normal just yet. We love Trampoline, yes. It's very silly and enjoyable. I could just Swift. Nah, let's lower your stat first. Let's lower your stat first. I wish this was Charm, but hey, I'll take priority. Alright, Grass-type Sudowoodo. These Trailblazes aren't going to be fun. Oh, he just goes Rock Throw. Yeah, there's nothing. Probably because of these baby doll eyes. Hell yeah. Okay, now you're going to use the Trailblaze. Let's see. Don't do a lot, please. Okay. We're getting a little silly here. Probably should use Yawn. That's okay. Swift. All right. You're gonna hit me first because of your... I'm faster? How the hell? Oh, wow. Oh, no! No! Oh, no! I'm gonna have to sack one of these guys. I'm gonna have to sack one of these guys. Okay, so the problem here is I want Wooper to stick around because I think it's my only water type, and Quagsire is really good. Silly Cobra. If I switch in Silly Cobra, he hits me. That activates Sand Spit. Everyone's going to be taking Chip. Shroomish no longer has his berry. Yes, this is a Nuzlocke. This is a Nuzlocke. So if they die, they gone. I think I have to believe in my Silly Cobra. I think I have to believe in my Silly Cobra. What's your defense stat, buddy? Oh, you're hasty. I forgot about that. Yet you're more defensive than him? I'm sorry, Silly Cobra. I'm sorry. Sylveon's too valuable. I'm so sorry. And we're gonna have a Quagsire soon. I'm so sorry. This feels so bad, dude. This feels so bad. Ah! As long as you don't crit me, I can at least get in a Poison Tail. Alright, hit this, buddy. Hit this. Don't you crit me. Ah! No! I knew it was gonna happen, but it wasn't fun. Alright, Shroomish, I don't like that your berry's already gone. Quagmire's amazing. That's funny. Alright, Pounce to be doing a lot, please. Okay. Oh, no. We're gonna be here for some time. We're gonna be here for some time. Does Sudowoodo have to go down here too? Or not Sudowoodo, the Shroomish too? Hear me out. Buddy has been using Rock Throw. He's been using Rock Throw. Sand kills him. Sand gets rid of him. So if I switch to Wooper and he uses Rock Throw again, Mega Drain's not going to do too much, and he goes first. He's a grass type. If I go Wooper and he uses Rock Throw, then I can save Shroomish. If he goes Trailblaze, Wooper's DED dead, but I still have my Shroomish. I have a lot of grass types in the PC, though. That's what I've been saying. I kind of want to risk it. Risk it for the content. Risk it for the content. Wooper, live. Use Rock Throw. Use Rock Throw. Please. Rock Throw. Yes. Yes, let's go. Let's go. No. Alright, so I've committed, right? I've committed. What is your better stat here, Whoops? It is your attack stat, despite the fact that you have a bold nature. Okay. So, Slam. But the other moves have Stab. Oh, and your accuracy is 75. I think I have to Water Gun, even though he resists. I have to Water Gun. Whooper, please. I think the run just died. I think the run's over. Because I don't have Quick Attack on Sylveon. This guy is at like +6 speed or something. I think that's that. I think that's that. I think that's that. The run might have even been doomed even if I kept in the what's this called? I think the crit from the Sudowoodo's Trailblaze is really what did it. Unless I Baby Doll Eyes, but I think it's not going to save my Shroomish. I don't think that's going to save my Shroomish. I really wish I kept Quick Attack on this thing. I really, really do. But I think that's the run. I don't think Baby Doll Eyes is going to save me here. Yeah, the crit. That crit is what put me under. Goodbye, Sylveon. Goodbye, Shroomish. Goodbye, Pokemon Violet attempt number 1. I'm not stopping this. There's going to be an attempt 2. There will be an attempt 2. I just don't think I don't know if I want to start it today is the thing. So let me show you what I had. Let me show you what I had in the box. No, shut up. Stop talking to me. Let me show you what I had in this box. This thing right here, this reboot was going to do it. This reboot was going to do it for me. Fire Fang, I got the TM for Fire Fang and I taught it to him, and he's got Libero. Libero changes the type to the move that I'm about to use. So since I'm faster than the Sudowoodo naturally, I would have used Low Kick to change my type to Fighting, and then Fire Fanged him until he died. That was going to be the strategy until he leveled up to level 18. And then I had to figure something out with these guys. And that crit really, really stopped me. I think even if I kept Shroomish in, I was done. Maybe if I had pressed Yawn with the Sylveon at some point and put the Shroomish, not the Shroomish, maybe my first turn should have been Yawn on the Sudowoodo, and then clicked Baby Doll Eyes until he got to like -6 or something, and then started pelting him with the Terranormal Swifts. I think that was probably what I should have done. I mean, if he wakes up turn 1, then that would really suck, but hey, I think it's a more solid plan. When I was running the calcs for this, Terranormal Swift with a Silk Scarf was doing like 60-something% at the least. So this Sylveon's EVs must be trash, or yeah, IVs must be trash for it to be doing that. I don't know. Crits are devastating when they happen in Nuzlocke. Oh, absolutely. And especially since Terra gives the Pokemon stab of that type, and it keeps the stab of its other type. So this guy had dual stab against my team, which, if you look at this team, I don't like it. I mean, Shroomish can stand up to it, but with the stats I was given with it, not so much. Especially since it can't really use its healing stuff on grass types. Oh, man. But yeah, that's attempted number 1. It's a wash, and I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Normally, I'd be going for like another hour or something, but I'm not trying to start everything over. Unless we start everything over right now and just have it start with the trades later. Nah, I think I'm going to get up to the point where we can trade, because that's what I wanted to do originally. Anyway, that's been me. Thanks for everyone coming out. Thanks for everyone commenting and chatting in the stream. That is very much appreciated. I haven't seen this big wall of text in a while, so that's really, really cool to see. I hope you guys had a great time out here hanging out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and you take care of yourselves.